I've been asked down here to this landowner's property. He's having a lot of trouble with dogs killing calves at the moment. So let's see whether we can set up a line of traps here and make a difference. There's 2 dead calves here in the front paddock overnight. One we had to shoot, the other one was already dead, and one's got its shoulder chewed out, another's been chewed around the back leg, so they're certainly making an impact here. It's hot, I'm trying not to drip sweat everywhere, but yeah, let's see what we can do. Trap I'm using here today, the first one I'll start off is a big whack trap. I've got it here, coarsely set, big bobcat pan on it, and good rubber jaw trap, the shock spring, and I'll just set it on this drag here, this big log just off the side of the road, and I've got a noose around it there, back in under the log, and the end of it will come out here, and I'll hook the chain on there, set that trap in. Let's see how we go. A good spot here. I'm dragging one of the dead calves with me. This is the one that was chewed up around the back. So I'm just dragging him along the road, in the centre of the road. And here at this spot, the dogs coming along are likely to go around the head of that fallen tree. I think it's a good spot. And we've even got a scratch mark here on the ground where a dog has scratched there last night. So good indicators. There's a little walk through here, sort of like a little clump off to one side, and the dogs can walk around. They've already scratched there, so I'm setting the trap just off to one side here. I might put a little bit of a scent in here, a little bit of bitch's pea or something here, and just see if I can get that dog to step around. Right, that's set, and I'll pull that little bit of grass away. That's the first set in there. It'll dry off in a little bit, be less noticeable. I'll put another set right where that right limb comes down, hits the ground. I've got another one there with a little bit of really rancid tallow in underneath the branch to hopefully waft the scent across the road there if something's coming that way. See what happens. This is the test for skunk and I. We've got to try and get the dog living in this sort of country to come in and put his foot on a piece of steel that's only about twice the size of a matchbox. Easy, eh, skunk? Skunk. Skunk. Yeah. Easy. This is the sort of situation we need to deal with. We've got a lot of silt down through here from the last rain. They had the fires through here. It smashed everything, and then they had big heavy rain, a lot of silt build up in the creeks. There's a lot of dogs on here, so I'm going to set a trap over there and probably set one back here and put a lure out hanging out of a tree here to try and get their attention. But we've got to really watch the cattle. You see where the cattle have been coming down through across here. So if we put it there, we'll know the trap will get wrecked. So we'll come up with a better way of doing things. See dog tracks everywhere there, where he's come through here, over here. What I've also got to watch out for, you see the mark of a goanna going through here. That's right where I want to set this trap. But you see the dingo tracks going right through here. There's at least one, probably two dogs that come around here and skirted around this water. So a bit of Lucy P I'm going to put in here as a scent. Put a little bit of scent under there, but I've got to somehow set it hard enough that this goanna won't put it off if he slides over the top. So let's see what we can do. I'll try and get this hole nice and deep in here. It's right down onto the silt that got washed up on top of that green grass. And we'll put a cable from there across onto the end of that stump. And we'll see how we go. We'll try and catch the dog, but try not to catch that goanna. That should be setting up pretty well. I'll try and stick this cable through the dirt, in under the dirt if I can. Go on. It's not going to go through without disturbing it, worse luck. That'll be okay. Cover that across. When the sun comes on that later on, I'll close that all over. That'll be good. That's the Lucy P rag. I want him to smell. That is soaked with bitchy. It is terrible. What I'll do is I'll get a little bit of it. I'll wrap it around this tree. Skunk, get on truck, get on truck. I'll wrap it around that tree. What I'll probably do is get a bit of debris. I'll cover that with a bit of flood debris. So the smell will be there. It will look just like something that they want to have a look at. And put a few dingo tracks in. Make it look like the dog has come through here. Right. And hopefully this dog will be fooled. We'll put a little stepping stick there now. We won't need much. We'll just put a little bit of, maybe even this little bit of bark. Come here and we'll put that little bit of bark in there. Let's hope that that dog comes along. He wants to step over there. Sniff the little bit of Lucy P. That trap looks pretty good there. I've got just Lucy P hanging up in the flood debris there. With a bit of luck, we'll get this dog to come back down here, sniff around, and we might pick one up here in the next couple of days. See what happens. We'll go and check our traps we put in yesterday afternoon. Yeah? What happened quick? We come back, I've been dragging that piece of calf along behind me, and yeah, we got this dog here. We dragged down and we set those two traps down there and came back, and here's a dingo following along on our sign. So I shot him with a 243. Got him. Got him. Great stuff. Yeah, here's the exit hole. Here's the exit hole. We'll come out through the front of him. He was going up the hill, and I'll give him one straight up the Duda. Straight up the dudder. He's a big strong dog, eh? Big strong dog.